This truly is a chance of a lifetime for Wellington.
It's the most important issue that we have ever faced.
I think the students of Wellington deserve a new facility.
We don't have even enough space.
It's definitely served its purpose, and I think we need to move on.
Truly, it would be the premier facility in the county.
It's our chance of a lifetime.
And it's our turn.
Throughout history, the education of students has been a top priority and the cornerstone for building a brighter future for the residents of Wellington Village. But in the midst of countless memories, celebrated traditions, and a proud history, are inadequate, deteriorating, dilapidated buildings that are not only crumbling around us, but also making it difficult to prepare students to meet the demands of a 21st century workforce. The oldest section of McCormick Middle School dates back to 1867, with additions in 1917, 1939, and 1951. Although Wellington High School was built in 1970, state's assessments confirm that classrooms are too small and not able to meet the technological needs of its students.
The current facilities that we have are not good educationally. They're not good in terms of health. Our kids are being given a disservice by allowing them to stay in these buildings.
The district and its facilities committee worked with the state for the past 2 years before deciding on a $47 million kindergarten through 12th grade facility.
After 2 years of basically looking at different schools, looking at different options, different ways of configuring our schools, we came to the conclusion that a K through 12 would be the best for Wellington.
Once the district's master plan was approved in July, the Ohio Schools Facilities Commission agreed to pay 46% of the cost to construct the new facility. To receive state funding, the school district needs to raise approximately 54% of the funds.
This bond issue is an opportunity of a lifetime for Wellington because we're never going to have this opportunity again to get $19.2 million from the state. It's money that's there for us if only we'll accept it.
On a $100,000 property would cost that homeowner $168 a year, $14 a month, and when you break it down to the daily rate, it's 46 cents. For a senior citizen, for that same $100,000 property, it's $120 a year, it's $10 a month, and it's 33 cents a day.
I mean, in business, if I had an opportunity to have the state of Ohio or another contributor pay for half of something that I needed to build, anyone would jump on that in a heartbeat.
The new facility would be constructed on 30 acres, which currently is the home of the high school. There will be common areas such as cafeteria, media center, gyms, and music departments, but the scheduling of these facilities will keep primary and secondary students separated. The district believes one facility will also provide significant operating savings in terms of utilities and maintenance. As for McCormick, it has stood the test of time, is beyond repair, and must be replaced.
It's requiring more and more effort to keep the building open and to put it in a presentable condition to educate our children. I feel that some of the major issues at McCormick here alone are plumbing, electrical, quality air, the heating. Of course, there's no air conditioning except in certain rooms.
I don't necessarily believe that our buildings are the safest. I mean, I'm in the first floor and I have to have my windows open to keep it cool or to keep it warm, one way or the other, and people are right there walking by. Technology-wise, I know it's very difficult to do different things technology-wise in our building just because of the wiring and that issue.
When it comes to technology, our buildings are not equipped to teach them all the basic technology that they should know, not only just for the workforce, but even heading into college.
And those at Wellington High say their current facility is presenting other major problems.
My room is on the south side of the building and we get the hot sun in the afternoon. When you walk into a building, you notice the congestion as soon as you walk into a classroom or as soon as you're out in the hallway. You don't have to sit there very long and you don't even have to be sitting to notice that the air is stagnant. It doesn't stimulate.
Number 4.
what's another really important part of this? There would be lots of classes that teachers would like to teach, but we don't have rooms available. The rooms are already all in use, and so when you suggest that I would like to teach a different class, well, it's a really great idea, but there's no place to put you.
Students have just as many complaints, like sharing lockers and then the congestion.
One of my biggest concerns would probably be the hallways, because if you ask any student from Wellington High School about the hallways, they will tell you that the hallways are cramped, and sometimes it's like waiting in line just to get from class to class, and you have about 3 minutes, and if you're late, it becomes a problem.
I know how frustrating it is to be in this building, and when you're pushing past people in the hallways and getting run over because your feet are sticking out when you have to sit at your locker to get your books out, it just puts you in a bad mood.
Me being a freshman, being in the first graduating class would be definitely amazing. Our class would definitely be remembered for something, being the first to graduate from the new school.
The Board of Education has placed an $8.98 million bond issue on the November 4th ballot to fund construction of the new facility, which includes a locally funded 500-seat auditorium and a desperately needed state-of-the-art athletic stadium.
The locker rooms are desperately in need of repair. The staff does the best they can to maintain those facilities, but they're to the point now that it's hardly worth putting the money in there. It essentially equates to 56 cents a week to provide that stadium for our children, and that's a very small price to pay to have turf field, state-of-the-art locker rooms, state-of-the-art weight rooms.
For track, I think we haven't had a home meet in 15 years. And even to practice, a lot of times we go to others. We've gone to Black River before in practice, or I go to Avon Lake for some stuff. And even for football, the floors in the locker room are all cracked. And junior high locker rooms, it's like you're walking in a horse barn or something.
Extracurricular and academic events such as tournaments and other fundraisers could be held at the new facilities. The district would still utilize Westwood to build partnerships and consider housing a senior citizens facility along with the general district offices. But overall, the project will provide a major economic stimulus in Wellington.
Businesses are going to win because there's going to be 3 years of construction workers coming in and spending money. Our village is going to win because the village is going to collect 1% tax money, $150,000 or more from this project.
It builds the entire economy by putting better people into the workforce, increasing the home values, because you have a better school system now. People want to move in. It's simple supply and demand. They want to move in to where it's a better place, a better chance for their children to grow.
The district has until the August 2009 election to pass its local share or will lose its only opportunity to get the funds set aside from the state. All agree that the time is now.
Let's give our kids what they deserve, a place to learn where it's inviting to learn and it's safe and it's technologically advanced.
Although I'm probably not going to see this school, I know my little sister will. She's in 6th grade, and I think that it would be great, and I think we're very grateful to have this opportunity, and I hope that people will really consider this. So I think for those younger students that are still in grade school, if they can have a school like that, that would be great.
This is our chance, and it is so vital, and I can't stress it enough how important this is for our community and the future of our community and the future of our children.
It's a chance of a lifetime.
And it's our turn.